Hey guys, welcome to our first ever
Woo.
El Paso Horror Society podcast, brought to you by Mark
And Kristen. What's up?
Hey guys, what's up? So, what is El Paso Horror Society? I mean, I'm sure that's what you're asking yourself right now. Kristen, what is it?
Oh, how this started was based on our love of horror. When we moved back to El Paso, I decided that I wanted to make a Facebook group where we could get in touch with other people who maybe had the same interests that we did. So I created a group, which you can join at facebook.com/groups/El Paso Horror Society.
Pow!
So we created that group so that we can maybe reach out to different people who have the same interests that we do. And before that, I think, was when I started the Instagram, right?
Creep Life?
Yeah. Follow us too. Creep XLYFE. Just so you can follow us. I actually started that because on my regular Instagram, I was doing a thing called Creepy Thursdays, where every Thursday I would post nothing but like the creepiest pictures I could find online, and people were getting hella pissed off at me. They were so mad. I had so many people that were like, God, you suck. Like, I don't even get on my Instagram on Thursdays anymore.
Make your own profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to make my own profile so that way people wouldn't be super salty with me. And that's how it kind of started before then.
Right on.
Yeah,
So-
that's pretty sweet.
What can our listeners expect?
What we have so many ideas for this.
Tons of ideas.
Yeah, I know. This just happened today, actually, where Mark got the great idea to create a podcast, because lately that's all we've been addicted to. And
If you haven't been addicted to it, get addicted to it right now.
get a dick to it.
Is that what I said?
Yes, the guy.
Get addicted.
Get a dick to it.
Well, anyway, we're gonna cover all kinds of topics, all pretty much based around the El Paso and surrounding areas. Ghost tours, movie reviews, local haunted areas. If you guys haven't heard of Reddit No Sleep, Kristen is totally into that.
It'll ruin your life.
It probably will. We'll probably cover some topics about that, and we even go over some local bands. You know, I've got tons of friends in bands. We'll probably talk about stuff like that, but nonetheless, it's going to be all horror related. Very spooky.
Super spooky.
Super spooky. Super fun. It's going to be really, really, really cool. But nonetheless, I figured Kristen has got some really scary, weird shit that's happened to her in her lifetime. So I figured we'll take this time and she'll share a little bit about it. Kristen, does that sound okay?
Yeah, man.
I'm kind of just throwing you out there. Like, I'm just
You
gonna
see the bus? You just fucking pushed me in front of him.
Yeah, that's right.
No. So I guess my interest in horror goes way back to before birth, you can say.
Pre-birth?
Pre-birth. I remember my mom telling me a story. Maybe we should have her on one day so she can just explain it even better. That'd be hella tight. But
I'll think about it.
She's gonna kick your ass.
Sorry, Mom.
But I distinctly remember my mom stating that when she was, I guess, like 7-8 months pregnant with me, something about my dad, them being asleep and him, like, I don't know, like, I guess he said that he, like, started freaking out and, like, he was hitting her in the bed, and so she woke him up and she's like, what the fuck is your problem? And he said that he saw a black goat at the foot of the bed, so he was scared enough to where he made my mom switch sides, and he even got like one of the crucifixes that we had and he put it on the top of the bed. And then my mom said again the same thing happened. He woke up, and this time she said he woke up freaking out, kind of crying, that he saw an old lady in a black gown that was pointing towards her stomach.
Yeah, I pretty much would have been like, hella fuck no.
I would have noped the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I would have been like, hey babe, some shit's going on, I'm fucking out.
So, thank God that didn't happen. So my mom just remembers being like hella like weirded out with that. And then when I was born, I wasn't expected to live throughout the night. And I think they even gave me like a kind of like a rites thing and like baptized me real quick, stuff like that. And I ended up being in the hospital for like 2 months until my mom could take me home.
Damn.
And well, obviously I'm fine now, but then that's when like the even
That's
creepier...
what you think.
Rude. But that's when like the creepier shit started. So, I guess my mom's always felt like since I wasn't supposed to live, that something was after me. I guess kind of like Final Destination.
Mexican mother.
Yeah, hella superstitious. But she remembers like me being little, like I would talk a lot in my sleep, which apparently I still do. And
yeah, you don't have to be little for that.
I have no idea. And I would talk a lot in my sleep. I would sit up, like, straight up at the bed, on top of the bed, and, like, point at the wall and, like, be talking, like, some weird-ass language. I would get up in the back of the car and say that I was talking to my great-grandfather who wanted me to go with him. And she was, like, yelling at me to, like, tell him no and that I had to stay here.
So, I mean, it could be, like, little kid shit.
Yeah.
But it's still not cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know? But
then, like, the weirdest thing is, like, then she, like, decided to fuck around with a Ouija board, which
is
really
great job.
Smart of her. But she decided to fuck around with the Ouija board, and she said that she really felt like she got in touch with my great-grandfather, because he answered questions that only they knew, answered her in Spanish, so, you know, she really felt like it was him, and she asked him, for instance, like, if he had been, like, asking me to go with him, if it was him, and he said no, so ever since then, my mom's been super protective.
Yeah,
The struggle. So yeah, and I guess I was just a weird fucking kid. So then when I was around like 13 or 14, I somehow bribed my mom to let me watch Last House on the Left by, I believe, Wes Craven when it first came out, and my mom was just like, what the fuck are you watching? And she still somehow, I could bribe her into taking me to see horror movies, and she was all about it.
Coolest thing.
Yeah, so ever since then, because my mom was really cool and she supported my love of horror, I mean, it's just been something that I've been all into. I mean, that's how we met.
It is how we met. Well, not from Last House on the Left, but it is how we met.
You straight up lied. And
I did. I am a liar and a deceiver.
Yes, you are.
That's how I have this wonderful 2-month-old baby.
Aww.
You know,
based out of lies and deceit.
Based out of lies and deception.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's kind of how it did happen. How we met. Kristen, back in when I had my MySpace profile. You all remember that? Yeah,
hell
MySpace. Yeah.
Where my sidekick at though?
Where that, Bo? So she had posted about a movie that she was into. What movie was it?
August Underground's Mortem, which is, don't watch that.
August Underground's Mortem.
It's one of the more intense movies you could watch. I do not recommend it for beginners of horror.
It's definitely pretty cool. Before she gets more in depth with it, we will definitely do a movie review on that.
Oh yeah.
But she was posting about it and asking where she could download it, and
That's illegal. Or I could watch it.
Whatever.
Quotation marks.
I got my Googling ass going, and I found it. And I really didn't care about the movie as much as I cared about...
You straight replied, like, within, like, 5 fucking minutes. Like,
hey,
you didn't even have time to look up what it was about
What
or anything.
can I say? So we did that, and then she started, like, talking about the movie. So I was like, holy fuck. Like, what did I get myself into? So she's like, oh yeah, the part when blah, blah, blah. And here I go. Click, 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 Google. Oh yeah, that was fucked up, right? That was crazy, yeah. So
fucking liar.
It was a liar and a deceiver from day one.
But then what saved your ass is, like, our second date, you busted out Behind the Mask. The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Great fucking movie, by the way.
We will also review Behind the Mask.
Such a great,
we'll talk about that movie. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it,
you should go watch it right now.
Watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
But I was intrigued. I was impressed. That was a good way to cover your ass.
I think she thought it's because I always liked horror movies and scary stuff and whatnot. I wasn't always as, like, vocal about it. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's cool, you know, but I wasn't out there like, oh my god, you got to get into this or whatever.
Dick like me.
Like Kristen. But that's okay, you know. But I really did have a love for it as well. And in the same fashion, it's not that I don't like, you know, your mainstream horror, but I really did like a lot of, like, underground horror or B movies or, you know, just little things that, little movies and stuff and clips that would come out that weren't necessarily not for the masses, but spread out.
They were different.
They were different.
More original.
What's the Showtime show I was totally into for, like, ever?
Oh, yeah, Masters of Horror.
Masters of Horror. that was my shit. I was all about it, and it had some great directors.
Takashi
Miyake.
My boy.
All Cheerleaders Must Die. What's the director's name?
Lucky McKee.
Lucky McGee?
I believe so. Or McKee. I always forget. I confuse it.
Anyway,
that guy's hella badass, though.
All kinds of cool things. And that's what I was always intrigued by it. And it was super fun. And I wasn't an only child. I've got a brother. He's about 10 years older than me. So, but my growing up years, middle school and up, it was just me. So I was always by myself watching spooky stuff. It was really, really fun.
Spooky.
But yeah, nonetheless, we have tons of good stuff coming up. We've got tons of ideas.
I think we want to cover some ghost tours, and maybe pile us and our friends in our sweet minivan, Elvira.
Yes.
And go
Black Caravan. Fuck with us.
Soon to be Black Rims, though.
They tans.
They nice, though.
We keep them clean.
But maybe we could pile all of our friends in our sweet van and go check out some spots.
There's tons of spots.
Yeah, so maybe we can go check out some stuff like that. I know we want to maybe interview some different people around town that are involved, like different horror communities, even just, different bands. Maybe talk about their favorite kind of horror related stuff with them.
Experiences they've had.
Oh, because we've heard some creepy shit.
We've heard some really crazy stuff.
Looking at you, Johnny.
That's right.
Ruining my life.
Cool stuff. I mean, we talk to people, we've met all walks of life and all kinds of people, and everyone's got a scary story. And nonetheless, if you've got a scary story, we want to know about it.
Yeah.
So you can reach us at our email.
Which is elpasohorrorsociety@gmail.com. You can join
What was it?
elpasohorrorsociety@gmail.com.
Come again?
One more time. elpasohorrorsociety@gmail.com.
Great.
Just so you write it down, please.
Write it down.
You can also join our group online, which is pretty tight. I think we have, how many members do we have? Like 2 or something, like 200?
Yeah, I haven't checked it in a while, but it's really cool. It's really interactive. It's people just sharing different things. It's not, whether you're into horror or you're just, maybe not as into it as us nerds, that's what we're here for. We're going to talk about it,
You can also follow our Instagram, which usually ruins lives every night, because I have a habit of posting creepy ass shit at like 3 a.m, so my friends hate me. But you can follow us at CreepXLife, LYFE, and then you can join our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/El Paso Horror Society.
We're in the middle of making our Facebook page. We haven't made it yet, but
it'll be up soon.
It'll be up really, really soon, and it'll be really, really cool.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's all we got for tonight. So, like we said, you got any spots you want us to hit up? You got any topics you want us to talk about?
Any pictures? Creepy pictures?
Any pictures? Anything scary, creepy, whatever. We want to know about it, and we want to talk about it. So, like she said, hit us up at our email,
elpasohorrorsociety@gmail.com.
Our Instagram,
CreepXLife, LYFE.
And our Facebook group.
Yes. Facebook.com/groups/El Paso Horror Society.
Awesome. So that's all we got today. I'm Mark.
I'm Kristen.
And thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night.
Well, you'll hear us next time. Have a great night. Watch your back.
3 a.m. Sucks. Bye.